What's up YouTube? For tonight's video we have a full Ralts Evolution team. Alright, this was a really interesting team, so we're using all Ralts Evolutions, which is a pretty crazy and hard team to use. Now, leave those same team suggestions as usual guys in the comment section. Guys, if you enjoy these videos, please smash that like button too. Right, this one took a lot of attempts, and I actually had like 3 really good battles in a row. So tonight I'm going to be doing a double upload. This is my second video, but in this battle I've got 2 really good battles too, and some good bloopers. So make sure you stick around for the whole thing. It's really, really good. Okay, so leading with Ralts here, I'm going to go through my thought process on what I was using and stuff. So we have an Aerodactyl lead here. I've got my Ralts. Now this is a Focus Sash Ralts here. I've got on this, I've got Destiny Bond. I've got Psychic just for a little bit of damage there. And I'm thinking I had on this Dazzling Gleam as well, and Destiny Bond. Now, really, pretty much, the idea here was to get the Trick Room up and to just take out whatever Speedy Sweeper it was. So in this case, it was a Mega Aerodactyl, which was, really fun to go against. Alright, so I've got my Trick Room up, that's good. Here I'm thinking, well, I can go for Psychic, get some damage on it, then, when I hit my Focus Sash, then I can go for the Destiny Bond there. Alright, so Mega Aerodactyl is going to go for the Stone Edge there, which is interesting. I thought it might have Aero Ace, but it didn't. Okay, it's like it could have missed there. So that tells me that it probably doesn't have Aero Ace. Now it's going to swap into the Crobat here. Now, Crobat is going to be a pain. So here I went for the Destiny Bond. Unfortunately, it's on the swap, so they're kind of going to know what my plan is. There's not much I can do here. So going for Destiny Bond here. I could have gone for Psychic, but I thought, nah, I'd bugger it. And here it's going to go for the Taunt. So I'm like, okay, it's got Taunt. That's not too bad. Here I can go for Psychic anyway. Just get some nice damage on it. I think I ran Quiet Nature, hindering speed like to the max. So that does heaps of damage there to the Crobat. So I'm very, very happy with that. Crobat's going to finish me off with a U-turn there. So that was really good. I got some nice damage on Mega Aerodactyl and Crobat. And I got to see like some of the moves they used to and figure out that there's probably a good chance that Mega Aerodactyl doesn't have Aero Ace. Okay. So out comes the Suicune here. Now, this team I didn't even expect this one to go for very long at all because just purely because of the Pokemon that I was using. Now I'm bringing in Gardevoir here. Now this was a choice banded Gardevoir. Now on this I had Zen Headbutt, I had Trick, I had Shadow Sneak, and I had Fire or Ice Punch. Okay, so going for the Trick here on the Suicune, I was like, it's probably one of those like standard old like Suicune Crocoon sets, or Rest, Sleep, Talk, or Roar, or whatever. So it was one of the Raw sets, very, very bulky in defense. So I've locked it into Choice Band now. So that Suicune is completely and utterly useless. It can't do any, really anything now, which is nice. So bringing in my Gallade here. Now, guys, I got to tell you a story. It's a really, really funny one. So, considering I had like 2 Gallades, right? Obviously, I had a Mega Stone on one for Mega Gallade, and then I had a Mega Stone on the other Gardevoir for Mega Gardevoir, right? Now, you're gonna laugh, or it might not surprise you. So on my Mega Gallade, right, I accidentally put Glalie Mega item on there instead of Gallade. So the whole time I was battling, I didn't realize. I was like, what the fuck can I Mega Evolve this for? Not that I usually Mega Evolve, but like that's what happened, and it was. Yeah, it was quite frustrating. Anyway, so going for the Icy Wind here on my special Gallade. The shiny one was actually my Mega Gallade, which I couldn't Mega Evolve because I was stupid and thought it was the right Mega item. Anyway, so I'm going to take Dragonite down. That was hard. I'm shedding a tear. So we have the Hydreigon coming in here. I went for the Focus Miss. I knew that would be obviously a Scarf Hydreigon. That was very, very obvious. That misses, thank God. I really did need that because this was such an uneven balance of Pokemon to come up against, and that just destroys Hydreigon. So that was really good. That miss was excellent there. I'd say, I'm not sure, I could have lived that one maybe very, very badly because Gallade does have nice special defense too. Anyways, it was good that it didn't land. So going into my Kirlia here, now this was an Everlight Kirlia, and this was more special defensive. Here I just swapped it in to get some like Brave Bird recall on this because Crobat was Crobat was very, very strong against this team. I mean, Crobat should it can pretty much destroy my whole team. Alright, so it's got Black Sludge there. Now they're going to withdraw their Crobat. Now on this set I've got Pain Split, I've got Charge Beam, I've got Dazzling Gleam, and I've got Will-O-Wisp. It's very specially defensive. with max health, max special defense there, and Will-O-Wisp just to pass a burn off there to give some overall bulk with defense too. Alright, so I'm going to get taken out there by the Umbreon, so that's no good. Okay, so swapping in Gardevoir here. Now, this was my Mega Gardevoir, which I actually got the item right, guys. Okay, so I'm going to get... I've got quite a funny set on this one. So, since it's a Mega Gardevoir, I thought, well, I'm going to Mega Evolve, right? And a lot of people use the Hyper Voice because it's very, very powerful. I was like, I want to try Hyper Beam. So we got the Umbreon here, a very, very special defensive wall in nature there, going for the fucking Hyper Beam there, and yeah, that just utterly destroys Umbreon easy peasy. So it got Pixelate, and with like the 150 base power, 30% like boost. Oh my god, that's so strong. All right, so Crobat's going to come here and obviously go for the Brave Bird. I never saw that one coming. I can't swap because I'm obviously on recharge. I was hoping that it would just take itself out and recall there. It doesn't quite take me out. I can see that it's got a little bit of bulk to it too, because that should have taken me out if it was, you know, had enough attack EVs in it. Anyway, so unfortunately it's going to go for the Roost here, so that's annoying. I couldn't swap into anything here because Crobat is strong against my entire team. So here I just went for the Icy Wind there, while I went for the Roost. That was really good. I get the critical hit there, which probably didn't matter. It was more the it was more the speed drop that I was going for there. And then I'm going to be able to outspeed here with the Icy Wind. So both those hits would have taken out anyway, regardless of a crit. But or I could have gone for another move there as well. So that's Crobat down. That was good getting rid of that thing. All right, so we have the Mega Aerodactyl coming out here. Once again, it goes for the Stone Edge. I'm like, now that definitely confirms that it was, you know, it doesn't have Aero Ace or anything like that. So that's good. Okay, so bringing in my Gallade now that's not the Laliard. Oh my god, I can't believe I fucked that up. Anyways, so I'm going to get Stone Edged here. That's not going to be very effective against me, which is nice. So going for the Icy Wind here. Now, I did pack Icy Wind on a couple of these Pokemon. I had Focus Mist on this. I had Carmine, had Icy Wind. I had Focus... no, I didn't have Focus Mist twice. I had, I think I had Psyshock on this one. Alright, so going for the Icy Wind again, that's going to take out the Mega Aerodactyl there. So Icy Wind really did help me out with a lot of these real speedy Pokemon. It was quite good against, like a lot of them, like the Dragonite too, that was good against that too. Alright, anyway, we have the Suicune coming out as the last Pokemon here. Now I was like, well, I should be able to just go for Focus Mist, get some, like, at least half damage on this thing, and it fucking misses. So that was a very, very big game-changing thing there, and obviously it's going to take me out for the Scald there. So it's locked itself in the Scald because it got a Choice Band earlier on. Now the problem here was I've only got my physical Gardevoir left, and yeah, obviously you guys know that Suicune is very, very bulky in defense, so I really needed that Focus Blast to hit. I'd say it would have done some really nice damage. I'd say close to at least half. Anyway, so I'm going to get hit by the Scald here, and of course it's going to crit me there. So going for the Zen Headbutt, I hope I would be faster, but I wasn't, so that kind of sucked. I was going to try and go for the flinches there. Now, I do have the leftovers, but the problem is that early crit, and there's a good chance of Scald burning me too, so unfortunately I couldn't have really won this matchup in the end, but it definitely would have helped if I got that Focus Blast. But I was very, very happy with how this team performed. I mean, if you look at the comparison between teams, it was awesome, and I got to try out all their movesets basically on this team except the Mega Gallade, poor Mega Gallade. Like, guys, seriously, I had like 20 battles and it took me that long to figure it out. They do look similar though, but it's like I did the biggest facepalm at the end. Okay, so obviously I'm going to get burned there by Scald eventually. Like, it's going to happen eventually, and the Suicune is going to finish me off there with the Scald again. Anyways, good game. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. This was a really nice battle there. I was very happy with how this team, like, I didn't think I stood a ghost of a chance against this team. Alright, that was against Alex too, by the way. Good game, Alex. Alright, next battle up, we have one against Eldar. Now, this one, I had the same team as well, but I didn't have the Mega Gallade attached. Sorry, guys. Okay, so, but anyway, guys, don't worry. Don't worry. It makes an appearance in the bloopers. Alright, so we have a Venusaur lead here who's going to use Sunny Day. So I was like, perfect, this is great. It's going to be a Chlorophyll. It's going to be a Chlorophyll one. So with a Trick Room, right, excuse me, I'm going to go for the that, and that's going to basically just cancel out even more. So here I was thinking, well, I can just go for Psychic, because that'd be really, really nice against Venusaur. Psychic does loads of damage, well over half. I was very, very happy with that. Now the Venusaur is going to actually set up and go for growth. Probably didn't think I had much, special prowess to try and damage it, so that was really nice there. And I'm going to take out the Venusaur. So Ralts takes out Venusaur, conserves the Focus Sash. That was an excellent start. I couldn't really have hoped for more there. All right, so we have Drifblim coming out here. I know that I won't be able to touch this one. You know, really, really strong with Psychic. It's quite bulky. It's got a lot of health. So it's about a 3-hit KO. All right, so Drifblim is going to go for the Ominous Wind here. It's going to try and boost its stats. I've got my Focus Sash there, thank God. I thought it might go for Will-O-Wisp too. That's all good anyway. So I can see it's got Life Orb, so I was like, this is the perfect opportunity to go for Destiny Bond and take this Drifblim with me and take out 2 Pokemon. So I take out both Pokemon, the Venusaur and the Drifblim. So that was a perfect start there with Ralts. It's a really nice little setup too. Okay, so Ralts is down and Drifblim's down. So I'm very, very happy with that start. I've taken out a third of the team already just with the Ralts. Now, I was thinking, what would be the best Pokemon to swap into this? Now we have, this was quite funny. So we have the Houndoom coming out here. Now, Gardevoir, this was my physical one. Now, I couldn't actually do too much to this too, because I actually traced the Flash Fire here. Now, I think they may have looked away when I traced the Flash Fire because, you know, I have Flash Fire too, so it didn't actually do anything that boosted my fire moves. But the problem was I had Fire Punch, so I couldn't use it either. So I tricked them at Choice Band, I get the Focus Sash. So that was a nice trade-off there. So I thought, well, I can swap that out now. I can't really touch it with my Gardevoir, but I've got rid of the Choice Band and the Focus Sash there already. Okay, so Houndoom's going to go for the foul play against my Kirlia here. Right, this is more of a special defensive Kirlia, so it didn't take it as well as I would have liked. Alright, so Tyranitrum's coming in here. Here I went for Pain Split because I thought, well, all the Pokemon have basically taken no damage, so I can get some health back. Okay, so the Sunlight's going to disappear from the field then. Then I'm going to get hit by the Poison Fang. So that's going to be very, very strong against my team with Tough Claws boost too. So that's my Kirlia down, so no good there. I had nothing really to swap into that either. I mean, it's a Tyranitar as well. Okay, so bringing in my Gardevoir here. This is my Mega Gardevoir. I'm going to trace the Strong Jaw on that one too. Okay, so going for the Icy Wind here. That was the best bet I could do against Tyranitar. It just misses out on the kill there, which sucks. I do get the speed drop, but obviously I outsped it. Anyway, so here it's going to go for the Poison Fang again, and that's just going to decimate my Gardevoir there too. Having all these fairy-type weaknesses. But it's a nice move. Poison Fang's good. Okay, so it's going to go on and to the Life Orb damage, and that's Tyranitar down. So still a really good battle happening at the moment. We've got half each other's team down. All right, bringing in my physical Gardevoir again. Here we go. Here's the Houndoom matchup again, guys. Matchup of the center here. Okay, so I know that it's got Focus Sash here. So I thought, what should I do? On this, I had Shadow Sneak as well, just for some priority. I had Fire Punch. I had Zen Headbutt and I had Trick. Okay, so Arcanine is going to come in here. Doesn't have Intimidate. Here I went for the Shadow Sneak because I just wanted to break that Houndoom's... that had Focus Sash, I think, given... No, sorry, I tricked it. It had Choice Band. Anyway, so the Arcanine is going to go for the Crunch there. I just lived that. That was a crit too. I was like, okay, that's interesting. So I'm going to go for the Trick here. Get rid of the Arcanine's item and give it a Focus Sash because I've already burnt it with Shadow Sneak. And I actually get a Choice Band, so that was really good. So I was able to get rid of a Choice Band. Like, Choice Band Arcanine is, it's quite a common item on it, and Flare Blitz is very, very powerful on that one. Okay, but I have freed it up to use other moves, though. That was about the only downside, but that's cool. I was happy with that. Okay, so Gardevoir's down. Now, I need to take this thing out. Now, this is this is the special Gallade, not the... Gallade, fucking tongue twisters, I tell you. Anyway, so I'm going to get hit by the Flare Blitz there. That's going to kill me. That's obviously it's a very powerful move. So I've only got one Pokemon left remaining here. There's still 3 left. So the last Pokemon is my Gallade. Now it's like, well, I can probably Mega Evolve here because you know what, guys, I haven't actually Mega Evolved this battle. Here, right? Anyway, so I'm going to get hit by the Extreme Speed. I couldn't Mega Evolve because I had Laleite instead of Gallade. Okay, so Arcanine is down, so that was a good thing. All right, get rid of the Focus Sash. So the Houndoom's going to come out here. Now here I just went for Drain Punch. This was more of a physical one. This kind of was a little bit more standard on its set because, like, I mean, look what I was using. I mean, it had to have something to back me up in case some really big threats came up. All right, so Houndoom's going to get taken out there with the Drain Punch. That's going to restore all my health. So the last Pokemon was the Flygon here. That's going to outspeed me with Outrage, and obviously that's game because its defense is trash. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. This was a really fun battles to do. Enjoy those bloopers.